Hello, I'm John Sammons. Today we're going to be adding framing members to the VisionREZ database. Start by launching the database like I just did there. Click on database. Default username is admin, and whatever your password is, hit OK. What we're going to do today is we're going to add an MCA treated lumber item to use, say, for example, for deck floor joist. So start up here in the edit item. This is the top level, the edit item categories. Click on the VisionREZ configuration, and on the top left on the materials, let's add that material MCA treated. And we're going to assign it to the framing. So let's click on the framing. On the bottom right hand corner is the list of materials that's added in. We can just drill down until we get to the MCA treated, and then we can assign a code to it. So that treated lumber is now part of the framing database. Save the changes. We need to back it out. Now what we need to do is we need to add the specific sizes of that MCA treated. So come over here, find your framing members category, and we're going to want to add a new item. We're going to call it MCA treated lumber. And then for our unit of measure, we're going to get specific boards, so each is going to be our unit of measure, and we're going to select that MCA treated. And then, like I said, we're going to assign a code to it, so when it just comes out on the database or the Excel spreadsheet, we'll be able to assign a specific code to it if we wanted. Let's just say for description it's exterior treated. Let's just save our changes. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to add some item sizes. If you want to take a look at how this is done, just pick out any other category, and that'll kind of give you some clues. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding some probably 2x8, 2x10, and 2x12 sizes, and then we're going to be assigning some board lengths. So let's add these sizes. Let's add in a 2x6. Yeah, I should type in 2x6. Height is 3.5. And for this 5.5, I'll get it right here in a little bit. And then the lengths on here, we're going to type in, come in 8 foot, 10 foot, 12 foot, 14 foot, 16 foot are the lengths that we're going to be using. Let's just say we also want to use some partial pieces. But first, let's just assign a code to this. And we'll see this populate on the Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and assign a code to my 2x6 as well. Say 0206. Put a dash in there. And we'll see all that come out in just a little bit on the Excel spreadsheet. And then also what we want to do is we want to quantify some partial length. So we want our shortest piece to start off at 1 foot through 7 foot. And now this is something cool. It's got some built-in lumber optimization right inside VisionREZ. Let's just say we want all of our 1-footers cut out of a 12 foot. And I'm going to assign 12 foot to 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. When we get to 5, I want them to cut it out of a 10 foot. 6 foot back to a 12 foot, and say 7 foot, I want them to cut it out of a 14 foot board. Better change that to 12 foot. So what that's going to do is on the short members, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, it's going to come back and cut it out of a 12. 5-footers are going to cut it from a 10, and 6-footers from a 12, and 7-footers from a 14. And everything else, what it's going to do when it's filtering through the database, it's just going to select the shortest piece of material, and then that's how it's going to quantify. Alright, so we've got our 2x6 set up. Now, so you don't have to go through that whole process again, we can quickly set up our 2x8, 2x10, and 2x12 just by copying this. Oh, one thing I want to do first is I want to say that we're going to be using this as, when you fire off our floor joist tool, I want that material to be available. Okay, to make sure that it's available, click on the size usages, and there's the floor joist on the far right of that screen. So now let's just copy this, and we're going to right click it, copy size, type in 2x8, and I'm going to come back and change the sizes. I just want to get to this real quickly here. 2x12. So it's 2x8, 2x6, 2x8, 2x10, and 2x12. Just change the material sizes. And then the last thing I want to do is change the codes to match that. 2x6, 2x8, 2x10, and 2x12. Alright, those items are added to the database. So now when I open a drawing and run my fire off my floor joist tool, that MCA is going to be there as part of the availability to add to my drawings and then quantify. So let's do that. I'm just going to open up a blank drawing. Okay, inside my drawing, I'm just going to go over here to my framing, click on my floor joist. I don't want the default of 2x12. Type in C to get into my database, and then the category is framing. That MCA lumber should be there, and they're there at the very bottom. So let's just do something. Let's just add a few 2x6s. And I'm going to add a few 2x8s MCA. Make some real short ones. And a few 2x10s. Maybe some a little bit longer joists. And since I've gone this far, I'm going to go ahead and go 2x12s. At this point, I'm going to run the bill of materials. So just go up to your toolbox and export it to Excel. Then window everything that you want to be in your takeoff. And after a few seconds, it's going to open up an Excel spreadsheet. Once you get into it, go over to your BOM tab. And there it is. That's your lumber takeoff. Alright guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this lesson and look forward to seeing you again. Be sure to return to quantitytakeoff.com for more videos and software downloads. Have a good day.